So my name is Kaitlyn Starkey. I started my journey with Christ when I was around 12 years old, when my parents were saved and they were brought to Christ. And at that point, I had a lot of questions and a lot of doubts. And I was kind of more angry at my parents for starting to bring us to church every Sunday and, dragging us there every week when they never used to do that. So it was kind of just an adjustment. And then when I came to Christ myself, I was 18 years old. It was the Easter service. Just kind of felt right during that service, and everything really resonated with me. And so I prayed the prayer of salvation, and that's the day I was saved. But from that point on, I was never very diligent in reading the Bible or, my walk with God at all. And my then boyfriend, now husband, and I found out we were expecting, and we just kind of knew we had to get our life together and start, being good examples so that we could raise our children, or we thought it was one baby at the time, and then later found out it was twins. So after that, that's when I started, really reading the Bible, really praying more, and really trying to model my life more after Jesus. And we ended up taking a trip to Washington, D.C. to clear our heads and just kind of figure out what we were going to do and make a plan. As we were discussing it in the car on the way there, we noticed we were behind a truck that had Joshua 24:15 on it. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And so we were like, okay, well, that's like our first definitive sign that this is God's plan for us and this is how we're going to carry it out. They were born 9 weeks premature, so they were 2 pounds each when they were born, and they were in the hospital for 9 weeks. And they were just so tiny and fragile. And God is what got us through that, because it was a tough time for all of us. And honestly, just knowing that God wanted them there, and just from everything we experienced and all the signs He gave us, is what helped us to know that they were going to make it through and they were going to be okay and be healthy. And now they're 2.5 years old and thriving and doing great. All the tough times that we've gone through the past 2-3 years has helped us be able to enjoy where we're at now. Now we feel like we're just, smooth sailing and at such a good point in our lives. And we can truly, fully appreciate it because of everything we've gone through. And our faith has really been strengthened through all of that as well.